Welcome back. Hey everyone. Welcome back to another episode. I am not going to wish any more commitments. I need to stop saying I'm going to do things and then not do them because obviously I'm not doing them. And I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I just have terrible commitment, I think, and it's been really hard and rough to find inspiration. Actually, okay, here's what happened. First of all, hold on. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for listening in. This is the PCast, episode 6, I think. I think it's 6. Let's double check. I'm pretty sure it's episode 6. I'm a huge liar. It's episode 5. Welcome back to episode 5. I'm not wearing any glasses or contacts. I don't have contacts, but I've been home all day. So I just haven't found the need to wear glasses because I've just been listening to music and lounging around the house. I'm not watching TV and I don't really need my glasses for that. So, welcome to episode 5. Today we're going to talk about a lot of things, a lot of personal things even. Hopefully you guys can relate to that, but it's going to be a very, I don't want to say intense. It's not going to be intense. It's just going to be like, whoa, what was that kind of vibe. So yeah, this is the 5th episode. I had so many episodes done. Like I had the 5th episode and I had a CD collection and it makes me so upset actually because I was ready to edit them. I had them saved to my Google Drive. I was ready to get into business. I had an unboxing. I was on top of everything. No sound. There was no sound in that. And I was like, oh my god. It was so sad. It was genuinely so sad. I didn't realize that my mic died. I have a mic for my phone because it's a different connector. Because when this one doesn't work, if my computer dies, I can't charge it and, talk. And I want it to have a clear thing because I gotta show you my CDs. And it just died. It fucking died. And I didn't realize it until halfway through and I already filmed both of those videos. And there's just no sound. It's so annoying. So I'm gonna have to redo those. I finally picked up the inspiration and the hope to continue my channel and my podcast because it's been so long since I've talked to you guys. But yeah, so welcome back. Welcome back to this roller coaster. I feel like I look completely different from the last time you guys saw me. I look wonderful and beautiful still, but I got side bangs. They were originally baby bangs, and then I was like, oh, I actually fucking hate that. That shit looks disgusting. I don't know why. I just felt like I really seeing my forehead, but then my bangs were too short to really put it away, and so I just left them out. I should leave this piece out actually, and this piece because it makes more sense with the look. But this is my hair currently. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know, guys. I have been growing out my hair since the summertime. Listen, I don't know if we talked about this, but I went through a lot of hair stages. I think I did actually. I did talk about. I don't know if I talked about it in last podcast or the last podcast video that I did that didn't have sound, but I remember talking about it and I don't know where that is. But I went through a lot of hair phases over the summer last year. Terrible stages. The only good one was the copper. That was sexy. I love that. And the short hair was definitely not a go. I don't understand. I'm actually upset that I cut my hair. I'm loving this long hair. It's not even that long and I'm loving it and I'm really excited for it to grow out. My goal, if I were to cut it, I have to pass at least March cuz March is when I cut it last year, short. And I just I feel the long hair is really getting me. It's it's so fun. I'm having so much fun with like my hair, and I think it's so like beautiful and it's so healthy now. And I haven't had it that healthy in such a long time. And I'm having a lot of fun just like styling it, I think. I love putting it up. It's like the best thing ever for me. I've never been a girl that like, okay, it's like, I've never been a girl that liked putting her hair up. I thought that looked ugly on me. Girl, I love it. I love it so much. I'm having so much fun with like this journey of self-improvement, and I had so much to talk about last month, and I'm just really upset the footage is gone, but let me like catch you guys up. It's currently February 22nd. Okay, keep in mind it's February 22nd. Last podcast when I was about to post, so much has changed in like the last 2 weeks, and now it's like a whole month. Girl, sit down, let me talk about it. So I have been on a journey of self-improvement since my breakup, and unfortunately the breakup was the catalyst of everything, but I am so grateful for everything that has happened to me since then. I'm growing out my nails, which like is a huge thing for me, by the way. I'm a notorious nail biter. I'm anxious all the time. I'm still always anxious. I like die every time. I'm anxious all the time, so I bite my nails. And at work, you can't have painted nails, and painted nails really just like help me with like my picking, my like my chomping, like just like everything. Like I think painting my nails just brings like a sense of joy. And so now that I don't work at Starbucks, you guys don't know about that. Anyways, we'll get into it later. But now that I like can paint my nails, it just like changed my life. I really like this color. It's like a dark burgundy red, and I think it's so pretty. I still think this year is very blue. I had it blue for a bit, and I also had it green and blue, and I think this is my final form, is this red. So that's new. I'm growing out my nails. Hell yeah. My hair grown out. I actually got a haircut recently. This is it. I asked for layers. She gave me none. And then I was like, I want bangs. She gave me none. She gave me like wispy bangs, which like I asked for, but they weren't like, they didn't look good. I like have to commit to a full bang. I think like I can't do a wispy bang. So that actually sucks ass. So I cut them again, and that's why they're baby. Oh my god, this way. That's why they're baby banged. And then what else? Yeah, and I also like cut layers into my own hair a little bit just to like spice it up. I quit my job at Starbucks and I start a new one next week, and I'm nervous. I'm so fucking nervous, and it's like insane. Why did I quit Starbucks? Let's talk about that. I love Starbucks. I loved working there no matter how much stress and like pain it brought me. I loved the people. I loved working there. I was ready to be like an ASM, to only get my own store. Like I was in the route to do all that shit. And mind you, I'm 22. Like what am I thinking? And I was like ready and I really wanted it. And something happened with work. I was getting harassed for a bit, stood up for myself, which girl, we can go into. And it just escalated into something so fucking big, and I just quit. Like I don't think that company can protect me in the way that I need to be protected as like someone femme presenting, I guess. Like I just felt unsafe. Like I didn't feel like I was supported in the way that I need to, and I also felt like whatever happens, the end result, I would still not have the support that I need because everyone would just hate me. You know, like everyone would just hate me. And I got a new job as I was on my break, and that job was nice. I worked at a local chain brunch. I don't want to dox it. I don't know how that works, but I don't want to. But I enjoyed that job actually. I enjoyed it. I was a barista there. the people were really great. They were really nice. I enjoyed everyone I worked with, but it just like didn't help pay the bills, especially since all of my finances were so based on like my income at Starbucks. So I was making less money and I wasn't like making enough to support myself and like my needs. And so I had to leave that job. Then I got a new job because I when I was deciding to leave that job, I was obviously had to get a job lined up. They actually reached out to me. Can you believe that? They reached out to me. So like I didn't even I was like, okay, cool. Like the universe just planned that. They just like planned it out and I just really appreciate the opportunities being thrown my way. Don't get me wrong. I love every job that I go to. I love working with people. I love being there. I realized that this year is all about minding my business. It's so hard. It's so hard. Okay, no, but listen, it's literally, okay, serious notes. It is about minding my business. It's about holding my peace, minding my business, just doing things for myself in not a selfish manner, but like in a manner that keeps me moving forward. Like, I don't have to be too involved, too personal about certain things, and I don't have to make friends every time. Like, I need to shut the fuck up, is what I'm saying. Like, not everyone needs to know my business, except you guys. My podcast does. But you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's such a thing, especially how social media helps glorify that. Like, it's so crazy how you constantly post about your business online. Don't get me wrong, like I do the same thing. I have like a private Instagram where I just like post about my sad like thoughts where my friends see and I just like post shit because I feel most comfortable there because it's literally nothing. It's no one it's like I make sure whoever's in it I trust, like whatever, like I just like it's not like a huge thing. My main account, my main Instagram, I'm fucking scared of posting on that because I just feel like there's this sort of image that I have and I don't know what it is, but I just feel so obligated to just like post only when I look cool as fuck. Like I don't really like post random things and whatever. I started doing that more though. I started posting on my story a lot more because I enjoy just sharing everything, but in a very like mindful way. I think that's what I mean by like minding my business. I need to do it in a mindful way where I don't need to always make such personal connections wherever I go. Like obviously like I can make friends and stuff, but I don't have to like put my entire self and being out there. Like work can stay work. And I'm really learning that. I learned that a lot last month and I really enjoyed that actually. I'm still enjoying it. I'm still enjoying minding my own business, keeping myself like just in a circle where I'm satisfied with who I have in my life. Like I can pick and choose who can further be in it rather than letting everyone in, you know? Like I'm growing up. Crazy. I'm growing up. And so I think that's a huge lesson and I enjoyed it. I say and a lot and like I'm like trying to work on that and I just fucking suck at it. I think I talked about that last podcast. I fucking suck at it. But I enjoy it. I enjoyed my experiences so far. What I've also been learning is being normal. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, let me tell you. I have such a hard let me phrase this right. I struggle a lot with not being overly attached. And I just take things so personally. I put myself in situations where I don't need to be. And it's just, girl, it gets me. It gets me. It's stressful out here for me. But recently, I don't know what happened. I think the frontal lobe just like developed slightly and was like, hey, what are you doing? Who cares? Who cares? What are you doing? What are you doing? Literally, my brain goes, why are you doing that? Why do you why are you giving so much time and effort to people that you shouldn't? Like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And she's right. She's right. What am I doing? I have really learned, especially like, okay, I know it's only been like 2 months since the last time we talked. A month, even, not like, it hasn't been a long time. But whenever I go through these phases of life, like, I honestly, I self evaluate every fucking day. And I try to change whatever I think needs to be changed because I'm a huge self improvement person. Like, I know my faults and I know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it, but I know what I need to fix, is what I mean. And with that in mind, that was something I wanted to fix. I don't want to be so attached to people that I meet and like I create this romanticized version of themselves and I just like forget my own needs and like what I want. And I just like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be someone that like loses themselves for the sake of other people. Like, that shit sucks. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would I want to do that? I don't know. And that's why I've learned so much. Like, especially when it comes to dating, I come to the conclusion I'm not ready to date. Womp womp. Wait, where's that thumbs down? Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Thumbs down that shit. Yeah, I'm not ready. Everyone I've talked to has said that to me too. And I know I'm not ready. I know. But I think it's good for me to still branch out and try in the way that I experience the rejection and the lot, like the feeling of temporary. Yeah, that's it. I need to get used to being like things that are temporary. I'm so attached to the fact that I need to know things, and I hate that. That is so fucking lame. You'll never know anything. Like, nothing. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna happen next week. I don't even remember what happened yesterday. And like, for me to just hold on to this idea where I just want to know, it's so mind numbing. It's so consuming. It's so fucking terrible to be in fear and have this anxiety because I just need to know. I don't need to know. I need to be content with the fact that I don't know. I need to realize that everything is temporary, that the people I meet, the feelings I feel, especially when it comes to dating, is just temporary. Like, it's okay. And you know what? A lot of it's karma. A lot of it's karma. Crying. I wonder if there's a crying emoji. That's my crying face. No, a lot of it's karma. I'm a notorious ghoster. I fucking ghost anyone. I don't give a fuck. I ghost. And that is my problem, is that I'm avoidant, but I'm attached. I'm avoidant attachment. And I hate the words. I hate that. Like, what? It's so fucking lame. But I'm learning to work through that. And I think that's something I should really focus on because it's working. I'm learning how to let go of such permanent feelings and like realize, oh, like, you people get ghosted all the time. It's not personal. This isn't someone that's going to be my husband. It's not going to be my significant other. It's not even going to be my boyfriend. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, everything is just so non-permanent. And it's so nice to think that because I'm having a lot of fun just like doing things and realizing like everything I do doesn't really, it's not gonna like hold. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I'm talking to a guy, but that doesn't mean I'm committed to that guy. I don't have to like commit myself to people that I just met. Like, I am my own person. I'm allowed to be selfish in such a way that it allows me to enjoy my life without commitment. I don't have to commit to anything, and that's so awesome. And I think that's a huge thing, is like, commitment is so scary. I think I have commitment issues. For someone that's been in a 7-year relationship, I have commitment issues, and here's why. I'm fucking scared. You motherfuckers are scary. Why are all the guys so scary? No, you guys are scary. Like, it's so weird dating in this generation. I'm terrified. I don't like the dating apps, by the way. I don't like them. I hate it. It makes me feel like I'm on, like, like everyone just likes my photos and no one ever has conversations with me, and like all the bitches I like, no one likes me back, and I'm just like, fuck. Ah! Ah! And yeah, I think that's like also something I need to like get over. As much as I would love to meet someone organic, that's not gonna fucking happen. I don't go anywhere to do that. I'm not in school. My I guess I could meet someone at work, but like that is work. Like I don't know how possible that is. But and no one has fallen in love with me anywhere else. I don't want to meet boys in the bar. I've done that before, and actually one of them did work out. But listen, it's just like not an ideal situation for me. And I think the fact that I don't think it is an ideal situation is because I'm not ready. I'm not ready to commit to all of that. I've been in a 7 year long relationship. I've put so much love and energy into it, and I just like realize I haven't been putting any of that energy into myself. And for 7 years you just care about someone and you just kind of lose yourself, especially if it just like goes downhill for a bit, you know? And not to say like my relationship with my ex wasn't good. Like we had some really good times, and I really enjoyed a lot of the years that we spent together, and it was super influential. Influential? Is that a word? Influential. Like it literally I'm grateful for that relationship. I really am, and I really do hope for the best for what the fuck they're doing. I don't know. But like I also think I lost myself in that relationship. I built myself up from that relationship, as in like I became more confident and I became more about me, but I wasn't really putting that energy into like fixing what I need to be fixed. Like I still don't think I'm ready for anything because I still think there's a lot of me that just needs to be loved from myself. Like I don't need someone else to love me yet. Like I just need to love myself. Like that is like something I'm working on, and I'm having a really fun time finding that. I have been losing myself actually. I I fucking hate January. January is the worst fucking month. Not in the way that like I don't love my Capricorns. I fucking love my Capricorns. Love you. I love my Capricorns. I fucking love them. They're genuinely the best people I've ever been around. Like my roommate's a Capricorn. She's also my best friend. I love when it does that. My other best friend's a Capricorn. Two of my best friends are Capricorns. What the fuck? Like, of course I love Capricorns. But January is such like an attachment to December where like the year just hasn't started yet. Like I think February really is the start of the year. Like you go through so much in January just like detoxing, and then February you're ready. And I spent January losing my marbles. I was ready to just drop dead. Let me tell you guys a secret. I vaped. Yup. Yeah, I fucking said it. Yeah, I did. I smoked. I smoked, and you know what? I fucking liked it. Who said that? What the fuck? Just kidding. Listen. I. It's bad. It's bad for you. It's bad for you, and it fucking sucks. I started vaping, but then I recently quit, so I'm doing okay. But the reason I started vaping is because I just like fell into such a dark hole. This is where it gets gonna get dark. Here's the trigger warning. First of all, you guys can skip. I'll put like a timestamp somewhere, maybe here, or maybe here, or even down in the description or in the comments. I'll put it a little timestamp where I start talking about the dark mm, mess of my brain. But yeah, I started vaping, and that. Here's a problem with that. It's such like an accessible thing, especially when you're 20. Like when you're 21 and you're a fucking grown adult and you can just buy a vape easily. And sometimes these shady gas stations don't even fucking card you. I've never gotten carded for the vapes, by the way. No one's fucking carded me. Like, what the fuck? But it's so accessible. It they have really yummy flavors. I was joking, but the flavors are kind of good, okay? They kind of hit. Three, it's such a sociable thing to do. You go to the club, everyone has a vape, you make conversation because they have a vape. It's like smoking a cigarette, like going to share a cigarette with someone. It's a sociable, like, thing, and I love to socialize. I love it. But that's the problem. And you know what? I think the reason I know the reason I started is because I was punishing myself. There's something wrong with my brain. But here's why. I don't know why I'm mentally ill, but I like go through, especially like when this is the problem. I go through really bad lows, and I was telling my therapist about this, so don't worry, guys. Don't worry. She knows everything. But I go through really bad lows in my moods where I just like hate myself. And I just like punish myself for things that like aren't my fault. Like I just feel so guilty about things that I shouldn't feel guilty about. Like I don't do anything to feel guilty. Like I have done everything I can for myself. I've supported myself. I stood up for myself. I'm doing things for myself that are in the right path of like healing, and for some reason I just think there's something wrong with me that I need to be punished for. And so vaping was kind of like my self-harm. It was yeah, it was my way of self-harming because it was destroying my lungs. Like that was like the gateway to feeling better because I thought like this is what I deserve. This is what I fucking suck. Like that's what I felt like, and that's why I started. Only then recently did I quit. Okay, so it was a lot easier to quit, honestly. It's because it was so accessible. Like I just had it and I was just like, I'm gonna hit it. You know, like it was just right there. All my friends vape too, and I was just like, it's all right there. But it's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's not one's fault but mine. I just think I just really deserve the punishment. And I think that's such like an interesting thing that I go through where I just feel like I need to punish myself for things when I don't have to. Or there's no reason for me to. I feel like I've already said that, but there really is no reason to punish yourself when you haven't done anything wrong. Like I don't like I seriously cannot tell you why I think I feel guilty. Like I just think there's so many things going in my life that I could have done better that I think is my fault. But I've am literally just trying my best, and I think I need to like really realize that. So when I started, it was really just self-harming. Like what the fuck? And I didn't really tell people that I was doing it. I feel like my closest friends knew, but I didn't really like continue telling people because it was something I was really embarrassed about. Because I knew the side effects, I knew it was hurting me, I knew it was bad for me. I have asthma. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm just slowly trying to kill myself in that way. And then something just happened where, like, something in my brain just clicked where I was like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not doing the things I need to do for myself in the best way. I'm going into bad habits. I'm leaning into things that are harmful for myself. Like, I'm not really obtaining this persona that I want to be. Like, I'm going backwards in my life, and that is something that was really scary because I didn't realize how many times I just like I just like have a low. And I think lows are so normal. My therapist says normal. And like you go through a little null where you're in a transition period. I think that was the problem because I was in a transition period of my life where I was leaving a job that I love so much, and then I'm going to a new job where it's going to be completely different. It's like a whole new environment. I'm scared. And so like things like that, like you go through a transition period where you just feel lost, and I was so lost. And I think what really like made me quit was I did a tarot card reading with my friend Bird, and the question was, should I stop vaping? And immediately it said yes. And then we did like a whole horoscope for 2025 with Sasha, because I was looking at the books, and it was like, you this year you should focus on clear lungs. You should not affect your lungs. Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, everything is pointing to me to stop. And so I did. I quit. I'm done. It's been actually, I'm noticing so many good things coming out of it that it pisses me off. Like, I knew why I couldn't sleep well, or like that I like felt like shit every fucking day. Like, I knew why. I just hate the reason why. It affects me so easily. I don't understand. Like, I just didn't notice it immediately. A weight was like off my chest. I felt so like light, and I just felt myself again. I feel so like myself. And don't get me wrong, I was developing a little addiction. Just a little one, because I felt it. I feel it every fucking minute of my life, where I just like wish I had something to hit. But like, I think that's just the self discipline. I think I give myself too much like saving grace. Like, I use that so often. I say, "Oh, this is my saving grace," but I think I give myself too much, and I need to discipline myself better. And so this is my way of disciplining myself. My therapist suggested gum, so I chew gum a lot, and I drink water as I'm chewing gum, because that like burning feeling just like wakes me up, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, what the fuck? And I feel great. I feel great that I stopped doing something that could potentially like harm me in the future. I feel kind of better about myself, and I am slowly like inching towards better things. I started going to this writing club. I went to one session. Did you guys know a foghorn's not an instrument? Where the fuck did I get that from? I thought this whole time it was an instrument. Is that not in like Avatar or something? Like Avatar Last Airbender? Did they not use foghorns? Like, are they not like, I thought foghorn, or is that like in How to Train a Dragon? Like, that shit reminds, like, I feel like a foghorn is like an instrument, and like an ancient instrument. Bitch, it's not. It's not a fucking instrument. And I found out the hard way. I wrote about it like it was, and everyone was writing it like it was like one of those fucking lighthouse shit. Like, what? I'm doing things like that for myself. I want to go back to school eventually. But I do want to go back to school. I'm finding certain passions that I didn't realize I have. I absolutely love physics right now. I'm so into physics that I've just been reading books. And my regular at my old job, like, he would encourage it and like buy me books about physics and all that shit. And it's been so fun to read. Brian Greene, shout out to Brian Greene, incredible writer. It's really hard to get to that book, but like, I'm reading The Elegant Universe. Good book so far. I'm reading that, and it's just, I'm having such a fun time actually just learning about physics, and it's great. I love it. And we watched Interstellar last month, I think. That shit's crazy. I fucking love that movie, by the way. That movie is so good once it like picks up, and like, it's so cool. It's so cool. I think that made me fall in love with physics in the first place. Like, I just really love that, like, everything about it. And yeah, like, I'm trying to remember why I'm here again, you know? Like, I'm trying to remember everything that I've worked for and not letting that go, because I work so hard to be who I am, and it just like, I can't let that crumble. I can't like let such terrible emotions overtake me. My demons. And like ruin that, because I'm so much stronger than that, and I think so many other people are that much stronger too. Like, there's gonna be so many terrible things going on in your mind. Where it's just like, it's so hard to not put yourself in a situation where you just blame yourself. And like, in all seriousness, my support group is so great, and I just have so many people that love me, and I just like need to remember to ground myself in a way that is healthy. And It's been a process. It's been a process. So I think that's why I have just been really focusing on fixing my rough edges. I think I've become someone great. I think I'm a great person, actually. I think I have the most fun just like being myself. I feel so much love and affection for who I am as a person. I think like I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing really awesome. I'm eating so much better and I just like feel so much joy that it's just so wonderful. Like I wish I could explain it, but I just want you to know like I'm doing okay. I'm having so much fun just like being myself for once and I don't want to let go of that feeling at all. Whoever like if I were to start dating again, like I'm gonna keep being myself and they're gonna love that. Like I don't have to hide away parts of me that I love and I can be authentically 100% just me and that is just so wonderful to think about. Like whoever dates me next, guys, you're gonna have a field day. I'm funny as fuck. My self improvement has just skyrocketed, and I just like, I think I'm becoming someone I'm really proud of, and I, but I'm not like there yet, if that makes sense. Like, I still feel like if I were to get in a relationship right now, girl, what the fuck? Girl, I literally would probably suppress all of this. Like, everything here. For a guy? No fuck. Why would I want to do that, first of all? And also the fact that I know that I would do that, like, that just proves, like, I'm not ready. Like, I still hold responsibility for myself to be 100% authentically myself no matter who I'm with and bring in that energy. Like I'm letting so many people in that don't deserve it and it shows. And so, yeah, that's what's going on with me. I've become someone great and now I'm just smoothing out the edges. But starting with just being myself authentically, um, not falling into bad habits, just enjoying my life. Like, just, I don't know. I need to just be there for myself in the way that I'm there for other people, and also just to live life a bit more selfishly because I give my entire being to other people and I'm not saving enough for this little gal. I can't depend on myself sometimes. And I need to depend on myself, so I need to fix that. I also just need to work on my commitment issues. I like don't know why I have commitment issues. Like I feel like that's something we have to talk about later, but I just don't understand where the fuck that's coming from because I'm such a committed person in like the craziest way. But I think I need to commit to myself. I haven't committed to myself enough where I can just like feel comfortable with standing up for myself and I need to be comfortable with that. I need to communicate a lot better. I think that's also something I need to work on. And I just need to have fun. Like I need to enjoy my hobbies, my life, just everything about me I need to just enjoy. And yeah, that's what's up with me for the last 2 months, you know? I'm trying to get back into my podcast so you guys know what's going on. And yeah, I feel. How are you guys? You guys are okay? I hope this podcast, like, wasn't crazy. Like, I feel like it, like, was all over the place, but I just, like, was trying to hit so many things. I think I'm gonna have to make a trailer again. Adam really likes a trailer. You know, guys, if this gets to 100 subscribers, my channel gets to 100 subscribers, I'm having Adam guest star. If I reach 10 episodes, I'm having Adam guest star, so whichever comes first. So if you guys want someone else here to talk and not me, subscribe, I guess. If you don't, just wait till the 10th episode. You're gonna see him anyways, you know? Um, but yeah, I am really enjoying everything about 2025 actually. I did a tarot reading. I think I told you guys. I did a tarot reading with my friend Bird and it was really promising. It was actually really great. I'm going to go insane for the next few months. So that's going to be fun. I'm working on a lot of things. I have a lot of projects I want to do. I want to really post a CD collection video, so keep a lookout for that. I hope you guys love this episode. I hope you had a fun time hearing me talk about my problems again. And I hope to see you guys again next time. So, once again, thanks for coming to the PCast. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sticking by. And love you guys so much. All right, bye. See ya.